Welcome back, collective. So this is going to be a reading for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node. Please only take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Remember, this can be your energy, their energy, or somebody in your energy. He can be a she can be a he. You may need to flip the roles, and if the story doesn't resonate, it's just not your story, and I will get you the next time. All right, Virgies, let's see. For Virgo. We've got unpredictable, never know what they'll do, unreliable, live wire, up in the air, tangled web, and toxic on the bottom of the deck. So we've got escape, unpredictable, up in the air, and tangled web. So I feel like you were dealing with somebody who was extremely toxic, okay? You always felt like things between you guys were always up in the air, okay? You could never get a straight fucking answer from this person. And like it just there was just like a fucking huge lack of security. This person was very, very toxic, very, very unpredictable. You know, you weren't able to make any solid plans. This is sort of a person where like you're like, oh yeah, we're gonna meet up at, you know, whatever, and you know this person doesn't show, doesn't call, and it's like this person doesn't even, like, it didn't occur to them that they should probably call you and tell you they're not gonna fucking make it, right? This person is very, very empty and very distant, okay? So it wasn't just a you thing. This is how this person is. This person has a lot of skeletons in their closet, okay? Their way of dealing with everything is to run, okay? They always have an exit plan. They always have an excuse. They always have a, you know, whatever. They live a very escaping, okay? They run from their responsibilities. They run from the truth. They run from just pretty much everything, okay? If it requires any, if it requires for this person to act like an emotionally fit adult, it's not going to happen, okay? This person is extremely childish and does have a temper, and their public, what they show in the public is completely different from what they show you, okay? So you see who they are, you know, behind closed doors when people are not looking. But when you guys are out in the public, they do actually have this public image that they do want to hold on to. This person does not want to settle down and could be actually juggling you and trying to decide whether, you know, am I going to stay here? Am I going to go there? Whatever. This person is like emotionally draining, okay? With all their toxicities, the way they behave, this person is a fucking energy vampire. Like, I can feel it draining my energy right now. This person is a lot of work, okay? And I mean that energetically, like a lot of work to be around them. When you're around them, and you will know who I'm talking about, you get emotionally, physically, spiritually, like, drained being around this person, okay? They want to start over, but, you know, I think that, you know, you had to face the truth that this person is just all talk. Everything that comes out of their mouth is very mechanical. Like, they feel like This is what the collective wants me to say, so I'm going to say it or whatever. And it's a very two-faced, kind of. I don't even know. Like, I'm getting the feeling this person doesn't even know that that they're being two-faced. Okay, like they're just so mechanical and so like I got to behave this way sometimes, and then sometimes I got to behave that way. And it's kind of like, it kind of gives you emotional whiplash. That's what I'm getting, okay? Emotional whiplash. I think that you're at the point where you just want to be alone. Okay, I think this person brought a lot of negativity into your life. And I think you're just kind of like, I'm good. I'm good. Like, I'm drained. I'm tired. I need to recoup all of my energy. And Virgo, if this is resonating and you were dealing with this person, you really need to call your energy back. Okay, do not let this person keep your energy. You need to call your energy back because, again, I was feeling drained and all I was doing was reading the cards. What else do we have for Virgo? What does Virgo need to know? You know what? Hold on. What does Virgo need to know? Can I get one card, Spirit? What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? Thank you. Where there is ruin, there is hope for a treasure. Rough time, good outcome, everything will work out. So I think, again, you kind of, you got past the storm, okay? So everything is going to work out. But, again, I do definitely think you need to call your energy back because I think that person was a huge energy vampire, and emotionally, spiritually, physically draining. Okay. Can I get some messages for Virgo, please? What does Virgo need to know? For Virgo? Jeez Louise, okay. Of course it fell on the floor. So we've got Judgment, Beware, Chariot, and Snake in the reverse. So this person is under judgment, okay? So you need to be aware of this person. And you need to keep moving forward, okay? Yeah, with angel and goals, you need to stay in alignment, and you got away from the snake, but you need to be aware that when this person does come back, or if this person comes back, this person could fuck up your goals. So you need to stay in alignment, okay? You need to keep moving forward, all right? Keep the snake out, all right? You definitely, again, you already know how draining this person is, and like I'm getting the feeling they want to come back just to, get more energy from you. So make sure that you're not allowing that. All right, can I get another message for Virgo? For Virgo, please. What do we have for Virgo? My own energy. I love being there for friends and family while staying true to myself. I don't let others' energy or mood affect my own. To help a friend in a hole, I don't need to jump in the hole with them. Simply reach out a hand. It's up to them to do the rest. See? You need to protect your energy, especially around this person. So again, call your energy back, okay? I think that the divine is trying to warn you that this person is just going to suck up your energy and like fucking trauma dump all over you and all that. So don't let that happen, okay? All right, Virgies, that was your reading. Until next time, guys, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Love you. Bye.